I'm Dr. Kenji, carrying the wisdom of my Japanese heritage, where food is medicine for body and soul. Let me share a moment that still lingers in my heart. Last autumn, I met Susan, a 70-year-old Ohio grandmother who baked pies with her grandkids. Her kitchen was alive, flour on her hands, the scent of apple pie and children's laughter. But when she sat with me, her eyes were heavy. "Dr. Kenji," she whispered, "my legs cramp so badly I can't stand to bake. My blood pressure's up and my diabetes scares me." Her voice broke as she added, "Yesterday I hung up my apron. I couldn't finish a pie." That moment, Susan setting aside her apron, wasn't just pain. It was losing the joy that defined her. Have you ever felt pain steal your morning walks, or stiffness stop you from dancing at a family cookout? Maybe fatigue keeps you from playing with your grandkids. In my years blending Japanese traditions with Western science, I've seen simple choices, like the right fruits, restore what's lost. In today's Longevity Tales, I'm sharing 7 fruits to help you feel stronger, move freely, and reclaim life's joys. These are nature's remedies, packed with nutrients to ease cramps, steady your heart, soothe joints, and balance blood sugar. You'll find them at Safeway or Costco, ready to bring vitality back. By the end, you'll know which to choose and why they matter. Let's start this journey. Your next moment of joy is worth it. You might wonder, "Dr. Kenji, I've eaten fruit forever. How can it help now?" It's easy to think fruits are just snacks all the same. But as we age, certain products act like medicine, targeting high blood pressure, slow digestion, achy joints, or unsteady blood sugar. In my practice, I blend Western science with Japanese wisdom, where Campo tradition teaches us that a fruit chosen with care heals body and spirit. Studies show bananas' potassium lowers blood pressure, while Japanese healers prize persimmons for digestion. The big idea: you don't need fancy diets or pills to feel vibrant. The right fruits, chosen with purpose, ease symptoms and restore energy for life's moments, like a walk in the park or a family barbecue. Imagine grabbing a kiwi at Walmart or blueberries at a farmer's market, knowing they strengthen your heart and joints. In today's Longevity Tales, I'll guide you through 7 fruits, backed by research and Eastern tradition. They're affordable, easy to find, and simple to add to your routine. Think breakfast oatmeal or a post-dinner snack. These choices are steps toward a freer you, ready to unlock nature's secrets. Let me tell you about Tom, a 67-year-old retired teacher from San Diego. Tom loved his daily walks along the California coast, where waves crashed and seagulls soared. Those moments made him feel alive. But his walks grew shorter, his steps heavy. "Dr. Kenji," he said, frustration in his voice, "my legs feel like lead, my joints ache, and I'm always constipated. I'm scared my diabetes is worsening." It wasn't just his body, it was losing the life he cherished, like teaching his grandson to skip stones by the shore. I asked about his diet: toast, coffee, an occasional apple, not enough. Drawing from Japanese tradition, I recalled how persimmons soothe digestion, their sweet tang a comfort. Western studies praise avocados for heart health and blueberries for blood sugar. I gave Tom a simple plan: add specific fruits daily. He started with half an avocado at breakfast, a kiwi after lunch, and a pear as a snack. Within weeks, his digestion improved, his blood pressure steadied, and his joints felt lighter. He walked farther, smiling again. "Dr. Kenji," he said, eyes bright, "I feel 50 again. I took my grandson to the beach yesterday." Tom's story shows what's possible. The right fruits, chosen with purpose, can unlock a stronger you, blending Japanese wisdom with Western science. Let's explore why these fruits worked for Tom, and how they'll work for you. Why do fruits matter as we age? There comes a moment, quiet but unmistakable, when you realize your body has changed. Maybe it's when your morning walk feels shorter, or when your hands hesitate over buttons. It's not just aging, it's an imbalance. A slow drift away from vitality, stiffer arteries, slower digestion, aching joints, unstable blood sugar. These aren't just signs of time, they're messages. Signals your body gently sends, long before tests and diagnosis appear. In Japan, we say, Shoku wa kyusuri, food is medicine. Campo tradition teaches that what grows from the earth can restore what feels lost within. And modern science is catching up. The 7 fruits I'll share aren't exotic miracles. They're bridges between ancient wisdom and clinical evidence. Together, they target 4 quiet culprits that often steal our strength after 60. High blood pressure, constipation, joint pain, and blood sugar swings. Let's explore how these fruits work, simply, gently, and how they might speak to what your body has been trying to tell you. First, let's listen to the heart. The quiet beat that carries you through life, often unnoticed, until pressure builds. Blood pressure, easing the silent pressure. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer, because you don't feel it until it's too late. It wears on the heart, stiffens arteries, and increases stroke risk. But help can come from your plate. Potassium-rich fruits like bananas, 358 mg/100 g, and avocados, 485 mg/100 g, help flush out sodium and relax blood vessels. A 2017 study in the American Journal of Physiology showed potassium-rich diets lowered blood pressure by an average of 7 mmHg. In Campo healing, persimmons are used to calm the inner wind and improve circulation. These fruits don't just lower numbers, they help your heart exhale again. Now let's turn inward to the gut, where wellness often begins. When digestion slows, so does our sense of comfort and confidence. Constipation, restoring digestive flow. For many older adults, digestion slows silently. A day without movement turns into 2. You may not speak of it, but you feel the weight physically and emotionally. Kiwi contains actinidin, a natural enzyme, and 3 grams of fiber to support smooth, natural relief. Papaya, with its enzyme papain and gentle fiber, 7g/100g, does the same. A 2020 nutrient study found that kiwi increased bowel regularity by 40% in seniors. In Campo medicine, digestion is central to our life energy. When it's blocked, so is joy. These fruits bring back ease, lightness, and the simple comfort of feeling well. Next, we turn to movement, those small actions that shape daily freedom. Pain may whisper at first, but over time it can silence life's little joys. Joint health soothing the quiet ache, aching knees, stiff fingers. Not sharp pain, but the kind that slowly robs you of daily joys, gardening, dancing, reaching for a jar. Joint pain is often rooted in inflammation. Avocados offer anti-inflammatory fats and vitamin E. Papaya provides vitamin C, which helps rebuild collagen, your joint support system. A 2018 study in arthritis research and therapy supports these benefits. Eastern healers describe these foods as cooling the body's fire. They don't just soothe joints, they restore freedom of movement and with it dignity. Finally, let's talk about balance, the steady energy that helps you feel like yourself. Because sugar highs and crashes don't just affect the body, they shake the spirit too. Diabetes and blood sugar, bringing balance back. Blood sugar swings are more than just numbers. That drained, foggy feeling before lunch. The guilt after something sweet. But stability doesn't mean sacrifice, it means choosing well. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins that improve insulin sensitivity. Apples contain pectin, which slows glucose absorption. Both are low on the glycemic index, and their benefits are backed by a 2019 diabetes care study. In Campo, pears are seen as harmonizing, cooling internal heat, grounding scattered energy. These fruits offer calm, not just in blood sugar but in spirit. Let's make this real. You've heard how Tom rediscovered his coastal walks and Susan brought her baking apron back to life. Now, how can you take that first step? I'm sharing 7 fruits, nature's helpers, that worked wonders for them and can do the same for you. These aren't just snacks from Safeway or Costco. They're small choices that fuel your heart, ease your joints, keep digestion flowing, and steady your energy. Each one brings something special, and I'll show you how to weave them into your day with ease. Picture picking up a fruit at your local market, feeling it spark your vitality. Which one will you try first? These fruits share a quiet power. Their potassium soothes your heart, fiber keeps digestion gentle, and gentle sweetness steadies blood sugar. They calm inflammation too, helping you move freely. Let's start with avocado, as creamy as a California sunrise. Ever feel like your mornings drag, heavy with stiffness? Avocado's rich texture fuels your heart and eases joint pain, with fiber to smooth digestion. In Japanese sushi rolls, it's a nourishing gem. Slice half an avocado, about 100 grams, for your breakfast toast with a pinch of sea salt. Or blend it with almond milk and honey for a smoothie that feels like a hug. At Whole Foods, grab a firm one and let it ripen for a couple of days. Tom started his days with avocado, and it lightened his step for those beach walks. What if a fruit could lift you when you feel stuck? Blueberries, those tiny bursts at farmers' markets, are your answer. Their antioxidants calm achy joints, letting you hug your grandkids without wincing. They're kind to your blood sugar too, giving steady energy. Japanese campo sees them as cooling, balancing your body. Sprinkle a cup, about 150 grams, over oatmeal with maple syrup for breakfast. Or toss them into a yogurt smoothie after a stroll. At Walmart, pick plump berries or frozen ones for blending. Blueberries help Tom chase his grandson on the beach, full of life. Now picture biting into an apple, a spark of joy in every crunch. Apples, American as pie and prized in Japanese diets, keep digestion smooth with their fiber and calm your body with a grounding energy, as Campo wisdom says. They're perfect for steady blood sugar. One medium apple, about 200 grams, is all you need. Slice it with peanut butter for a snack, or bake with cinnamon for a cozy dessert. Try a Honeycrisp at Trader Joe's for that perfect bite. Susan pairs apples with her baking, keeping her kitchen warm. Ever wish digestion could feel effortless like a quiet stream? Pears bring that ease. Grown in Japanese orchards and American farms, their fiber sweeps away constipation, leaving you light. Campo calls them moistening, nurturing balance. One pear, about 150 grams, is a juicy treat after dinner. Or poach it with ginger for a warm, Japanese-inspired dessert. Grab a firm Bartlett at Kroger and let it soften. Pears gave Tom the comfort to enjoy his walks without worry. What if a fruit could wake your body like a morning breeze? Kiwi does just that. Its actinide and enzyme and fiber make digestion a breeze, transforming sluggish days. Japanese tradition sees kiwi as heat-clearing, like green tea's calm. Scoop 1 or 2 kiwis, about 150 grams, for breakfast, or blend with yogurt for a smoothie. At Costco, pick firm ones and ripen until soft. Tom added kiwi to his afternoons, moving freely again. Let's head to the tropics with papaya, a fruit that's like a hug for your stomach. Feel bloated after meals? Papaya's papain enzyme keeps digestion smooth, while its vitamin C lifts your energy. Japanese culture calls it warming, sparking vitality. A cup, about 150 grams, is perfect with a squeeze of lime or blended with coconut milk for a smoothie. Choose orange-skinned ones at Whole Foods. Susan found papaya lightened her days, letting her bake without discomfort. Finally, there's a banana, always there when you need a lift. Ever feel your energy dip before a walk? Bananas fuel you with potassium for a steady heart and fiber for smooth digestion. In Japanese culture, they're resilient, like bamboo in a storm. One medium banana, about 150 grams, is great as a grab-and-go snack or blended with berries for a smoothie. Pick firm ones at Safeway. Tom started his days with a banana powering his beach outings. Ready to begin? Pick one fruit, maybe a banana for breakfast or a kiwi after lunch. Shop fresh at Costco or farmers markets and mix these into salads or smoothies. If you're on medications, check with your doctor. Japanese wisdom says, eat with intention. These choices are your steps to a freer life, like they were for Tom and Susan. Which will you try today? We've explored 7 fruits: avocado, blueberry, apple, pear, kiwi, papaya, and banana, each a step toward a stronger you. These are nature's helpers, blending Western science with my Japanese heritage. Like Tom walking the California coast again, or Susan baking pies with her grandkids, you can reclaim what matters. Every bite builds health, easing cramps, steadying your heart, soothing joints, and fueling joy. In my years as a doctor, I've seen small changes spark big transformations. You don't need complex diets, just one fruit today. In Japanese tradition, eating with purpose heals the body and spirit. Picture a family barbecue, feeling light or gardening pain-free. These fruits at Safeway or Costco make that real. They're simple, affordable. Try a blueberry smoothie or a pear tonight. So what's your first step? Grab a kiwi, slice an avocado, or savor a banana. Your body deserves this and your heart deserves freedom. In today's longevity tales, we've seen nature and science restore vitality. Let's take that step, one bite at a time.